Yo, welcome back! Continuing the episodes featuring the fantastic Joe-Cat, the Riptide Pirates, alongside Captain Tastrius, ventured deep into the unknown depths of the undersea, the wildly magic and chaotic waters, all in search of an artifact that would free Captain Tastrius from the shackles on his soul, preventing him from passing on from this life. They hit a ship graveyard, and so far they've met a mysterious owl creature, hugged vibrant jellyfish, had tea and wrote shanties with ghosts from history's past, before finally trekking through a treasure room full of black ooze. Where this journey will lead them is uncertain, but what is certain, they'll just roll with it! Woo! So,
Gillion, you gotta stop face hugging everything you see.
No, Jay, I just need to get moister. And you see, I'm gonna cast Lay on Hands, but what the rest of you see is as this vacuum is created around me and I suck this water in through my pores.
I'm gonna cure wounds, Gillion, as well. Level 2.
Who else wants to be moister?
I'm pretty moist.
I'm
How's,
perfectly moist right now. We were literally submerged in water.
How's Captain Tastrius looking? Over there?
You can see, well, he's not one to show his, because, I mean, he gets hurt all the time, but, he just,
Does he look more hurt than I remember him looking last time?
Yeah, he's got a few more, like, glowy green spots than he used to have.
Oh,
I could use a little bit of that moistness, despite being underwater.
Here, let's clear that up. And I'm gonna
Gillion,
give
you also gain 16.
Oh my god, 16! That's huge!
Yeah.
I'm back at,
you.
oh wait, okay, I'm doing pretty good. I'm almost at full, sort of. I'm gonna hit you with 9 points to Lay on Hands, Captain.
Ah, thank you.
Much
Saving
appreciated.
one just in case. Of course.
And, I'll toss you back your 10 gold that you gave me earlier.
Not even.
God, gambling just feels so good.
I bet you, what was it, Izmir, your helmsman? You think he's gonna be?
Esme.
Yeah, you think he's gonna be up here wherever we find this helm?
Probably not. They're too afraid of anything breaking their precious curse.
Okay.
That they thought to hide it here, I assume, so that it would be protected. That's the safest place for anything locked inside.
Well, that's a losing bet instantly.
No man in his right mind would come down here willingly.
Well, they are immortal technically.
Good thing I'm a fish. Swim on!
And we press forward.
So you guys all travel.
Yes, Tastrius.
You travel deeper into the graveyard, walking through many ships and chambers or just walkways that are built by the ships, and there's varying difficulty, and for just abbreviation. There are challenges along the way, but nothing of as intimidating and deadly as the black ooze could have been behind you. You find yourself scaling stairs and wooden inclines made by the platforms and just materials of the ships, and eventually you get to a ship that has a very familiar, strong presence to Captain Tastrius as soon as you arrive, and it is a ship that is mostly put together and sort of a lot higher at a peak than the ground floor of the ocean from where you came. Sort of atop a mound of ships.
This must be it.
You see, as you guys make your way and find yourselves on this ship, there is stairs that lead up to where the helm would be, but it's currently, and much of the area around, like looking up, you don't see like a sky or a surface because you're so deep, but what you do see is this dense cloud of black mist that hovers above your heads, almost like being inside of a house full of fire.
Anyone know what that is? That's not a usual thing, typically down here.
Would I?
I mean, you can roll Arcana.
Arcana?
Negative owl energy.
Hey, that's a nat 20, I think. That's the ampersand, right?
That's cool. 22.
That's the kind of guest I want to have on this show.
Yeah, that's.
Let's go.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's the D&D ampersand, so I assume that's where the 20 is.
It's gotta be.
Big fancy man over here with his Wizards of the Coast.
Yeah, official dice.
Yeah.
Official, eh?
Because of your experience and your just because of your experience and your knowledge and the arcane and whatnot, you know that this is definitely some sort of like conjuration magic that is a field of black mist meant to obscure vision, and it is covering a very wide range, much wider than any sort of normal spell, and that's most of its purpose is just to obscure vision. It's basically like walking. It's basically like walking into darkness, like a darkness spell.
I relay this to my allies. Any of you brave or studied in magics? Either or works.
I'm supposed to be good at it, but historically, not so much. It's definitely like black. That's what I got.
Yeah, I'm
Jay, Chip.
I know some, but like not. I'm brave though. I'm so brave.
I'm braver than like both of them, but also
I'm definitely brave.
No,
definitely brave.
yeah.
I'm Gillion Tidestrider, champion of the undersea, hero of the deep. Yep.
Gillian's definitely braver than me, but I'm totally braver than Chip. Okay.
Well, are you willing to brave the unknown?
Yeah, I'll do it right now.
All right. Whoever braves the unknown the most gets 10 gold.
Just looking at Jay. You know what? Yeah, you are really brave. You're so brave. Go ahead.
Yeah, I am.
Wait,
worse than my father.
Wait, actually, Captain Tastrius is gonna head forward. It may put me out of commission, but I believe in you lot to put this on the helm if I am to get knocked unconscious.
Put you out of commission.
And if I am not there to witness you breaking my curse, in my back pocket there's a piece of parchment. That is a map to the treasure that I have buried. It is yours to take.
That's awesome.
Tastrius, our friendship has been its own reward. We won't let you go down that easily. We'll never let you die, Captain Tastrius. Don't worry.
No, that's literally our goal right now, Gillian.
Oh, right. Until we kill you, we'll never let you die as a friend.
I appreciate the thought, Fishman. All right, I'm gonna check what's behind that darkness.
Yeah, so
What's
I mean,
behind door number 1.
the path into darkness is basically up the steps into where the helm would be, and you just basically walk in, and the rest of you watch Captain Tastrius' physical body just disappear within the like a shadow. Like shadow just kind of overcomes him, and you walk through.
I have to save him.
No, this is...
Should we go in after him?
I would swim in after him. Swimming after him. I'm worried about this guy. Guy with his -3 constitution or fucking whatever.
I'll go first. I'll go in front of Gillian.
No way.
Yep.
I swim faster.
No, I swim faster. I swim faster than him.
Sorry, buddy. I'm pretty sure I picked the fish race in Dungeons and Dragons.
Despite your brave and selfless self-sacrifice, you walk into the shadowy mist first, up the steps, and within moments of taking a few steps, you hear them arguing behind you.
I'm going in first.
No, let me get out.
No, I'm the bravest here, and I'm gonna go in
I'll
front.
just call out. I'm fine. It's all right.
Oh,
You hear that?
this is fine.
The demons are speaking in his voice.
You make your you get to the top of the steps, onto the deck of the helm, which would be, I don't know, shit. Anyways, I should, right? This is a pirate campaign. I don't know.
The helm part.
Helm
Yeah,
deck.
the helm part, where the wheel is.
And
The wheelie dealy spot.
all you can see around you is that
That's what
black,
they call
black clouds of mist. And you don't see any sight of the wheel. You can look down on your feet and see just planks of wood, but around you is just nothing. And
It's supposed to be here.
as the rest of you make your way up and rejoin with Captain Tastrius, you are also experiencing the same, almost like void of. You're basically in a void of nothingness, only knowing that you're standing on the wooden deck of the upper part of this ship, and you also hear a slight deep familiar chuckling, and that sound of that evaporates.
The owl.
And its face, the face of this owl creature with the hollow eyes, pokes its head in front of you and just kind of like meets all of your gaze. This time the owl head is much bigger, almost like the size of like a carriage, like a pumpkin carriage. That's the only.
I just bare my sword and
super
point at
big.
it. What did you do with the artifact?
Point the goblet at it.
I am
Going to
very
drink you.
impressed to see you survive the graveyard, at least this far. I do wish to know what artifact you seek. You came
The
here
one-
for something.
My crew came here to find something to give us immortal life. But that was a curse, and I wish to break it.
So it is a heart you seek. I think I may remember. What is the name of this crew?
They are named Esme. They are my helmsperson. And my dearest friend.
After a moment of just brief recollection, as this very large, it is a strange present. It's sinister, but it's calm. It's like gentle, but very suffocating to be in front of.
I remember this Esme Eleanor. Her heart is full, their heart is full of experience, passion. It is quite fulfilling. I will allow me to introduce who I am. I am Alcas, a collector of sorts, a merchant, some may say. My currency are the hearts of those lost or driven by their desire. I have this heart of the Esme you speak of.
You can see that Tastrius' face is like in shock, like out of revelation. Like he's realized something. And what will it cost to return that heart and break this curse? I am willing to bargain.
Pardon.
I'll give you 10 gold.
I do not deal in the mortal
20.
form of
I guess I can pitch in 10 as well.
I just put my hand on Gillion's face.
As when you say 20 gold, the face sort of disappears within the shadow once more, and then after a very brief moment, it sort of reappears, and in front of you is this towering, large owl shape. The same figure you saw that was much smaller at the entrance of the shipyard, but this time you can very much peer through this large, gaping hole in the center of its chest where its own heart would be.
Oh, shit ass.
I do not wish to part with a heart such full of emotion and life. It will not be cheap to give up. I'm willing to make an offer. Should one of you wish to reclaim and have me relinquish this person's heart and break the deal they made, I would need to have your promise that once your own heart is ripened, it will be mine to take.
Ripened?
What?
All
Can I
of you.
insight on what that means?
Yeah, sure,
What
roll.
the fuck does ripened mean?
Yeah, you can roll.
All right. Not to see. So I'm just gonna.
Did you roll another natural 20?
No way.
All right.
Just wanted to be sure because it's like 2 in a row. I just wanted to be like.
No, it's all good.
I
I
do
get it.
Joe Cat guessing on our show and literally cheated.
That's how I felt when I rolled successful against your
No, this is
guardian.
payback, DM.
Yep. Anyways, so what are you trying to glean with your insight again?
What that
Ripe.
might mean.
So
ripen.
what you put together using your insight, this Alcas is suggesting or presenting the offer that should you want Esme's heart that he holds, because he is claimed to be a collector of hearts, to relinquish as a heart that was full of experience, thought, and emotion, very deep, compelling, passionate emotion. He would need one of the living's heart. He's offering to the 3 living people here, but one not now.
God.
Not now, when their
Okay.
heart is still young and still naive. When he says ripened, he means at a later date. When it is
Hey, I'll
full.
do
No,
it.
does he choose
No,
that
my
date?
My heart's ripe as hell.
No, you
No,
won't,
I-
and
no,
your heart is
Tastrius
not
is
ripe.
holding
It's
the
so
hand.
not
I'll
ripe.
get you this. I'll
He
get you
is-
this Esme back.
No, his
Tastrius-
heart is
Tastrius
bitter
holds his-
and nasty.
holds his hand out.
Beating out of my
You don't.
chest, bitch.
No, that's a fish heart.
Gillion.
You don't want
No.
fish
Gillion.
heart. Nobody.
I will
Oh,
not.
it's a fish
Come on.
heart,
I will
baby.
not let anyone else suffer for my wrongdoing.
Except
due to my
me.
crew.
Gillian, no.
Well, should you be the one to offer your own undead life? I suppose that grief of not being able to pass, as long as your heart stays with me, is filling enough.
I will do it. For my crew.
10 gold if you let me do it instead.
As soon as you say that, Gillian, Aluncas's head just swivels towards you, like in an owl jerking motion, and then eyes you for a moment, and then says,
But not you. I would not
Bruh.
dare dabble in such a conflict of interest, as you have already been marked.
Oh, that one guy.
and then his head jerks back towards Captain Tastrius and says,
So, a deal is a deal.
Aye.
Listen, Tastrius, we could always go like half and half or something.
What is
No.
what is something? This is already happening at the point. What is something that is there any sort of object that's on Captain Tastrius's body that is like very important to him, or means basically represents Captain Tastrius as a person and a life?
Not on him, but the key to the chest. Wait, no. Not that, actually, because they need that.
That'd be funny. Here's the key to the treasure. Wait a second.
Wait a minute.
Hold on.
So we know it's not on him.
Yes, my 50 feet of hempen rope.
Yes, actually, I'll say I'm real sad about this, but
damn.
the sword, as the sword was likely something forged together with his crew, and is very near and dear to him as they used to practice, dueling and stuff. That would most likely be the most sentimental thing to him is his sword.
Tastrius, are you sure this is the end that you want? I mean, we could probably just, stab it.
One.
Or maybe we could get somebody else who doesn't want their heart or something.
Want to make sure you're doing what you think is right.
One man's soul should not stand in the way of the suffering of 24. In case I am to go mad and lose my mind. Here, and I'll hand the parchment and key to whoever will take it.
Snatch.
Okay. Yeah, I like very slowly and shakily reach out while holding his eyes, and Chip just fucking yoinks it.
Thanks. Thanks.
And if this means I must forever travel the world as a husk, then so be it.
Well, hey, maybe we can kill you then.
Maybe
maybe
we'll find a way.
I wouldn't be against it.
Well, if we ever figure it out.
We'll set you free of this.
Then I
promise.
hope you be swift and strong fighters by then.
Well, as
Listen.
as you go to reface the owl, unless you want to say something, Jay,
I was gonna say, yeah.
you sort of
Listen,
just have your back to it as you're talking to the crew.
Captain Tastrius, I'm sorry we couldn't find a better answer down here.
If this should be, then it shall be. I'd rather my crew not suffer another second.
You're an
in there.
honorable man.
Thank you.
You turn around and face Alcas, and as you do, the eyes, what are those like deep pits, immediately shimmer and become these like reflective glass, and it looks down towards you, and you're looking at yourself in this these eyes that are like basically two mirrors. And at that point, you would feel, because this is a willing exchange, you would feel sort of an arcane energy inside of your body take place, almost like you were staring right into your own soul. And the sword that is inside the sheath starts to gently float out before floating right in front of your face. And the handle, as it sort of just kind of like rotates, you hear a thum thum. Everyone hears this kind of like heartbeat sound, like, and the handle becomes this this beating black heart. And you can feel that pain sort of remove itself from your own chest at the same time, Tastrius. And that sword then swiftly just sort of floats into the center of that gaping hole in this large owl's chest, and then almost like crossing into a portal or a different plane, it just disappears. And at that time, Elka says,
A new deal to replace an old one. I hope to see you again. Keep your hearts full.
and then everything around you, the black mist, just sort of clears as this owl flaps its wings to disperse it, and at the same time dissipates into nothing. And around you, you can again see what is the normal undersea ocean. Deep here, with the glowing white lights from the lantern, this time on this ship, illuminating what you immediately recognize as your own Jolly Roger flag from your own ship. And in front of you, you see the helm, a wheel that is just not hovering, but where a wheel would normally be, instead of being connected to it, the stand, there's just in the center of this wheel, the steering wheel, another beating heart.
There it be. And I'll go to grab it. We shall take this to my ship.
All right.
All right.
May we head to yours then?
I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's about time to.
Yeah,
Dropped on the spot.
your effects of water breathing would definitely be running out by this point. So, and you guys are you would see now, you're high enough through all of this traveling in the ship graveyard where you're on this lone ship that only Captain Tastrius would recognize as his own, and it is just you are looking out this sea of dead ships that are all just kind of
Oh wait, so his ship is here.
it seems to be this like physical form of his ship.
Oh, yes. Tastrius will just like kind of caress it like as we're about to leave, just like rubbing it and, picking pieces that are just like decayed and just like, poor girl. Just pat it and then head up.
Yeah. You guys are able to basically just jump and start swimming upwards from this point. You would swim through the darkness for quite a while, although having light on your swords and trinkets makes it a lot easier. And just before you're about to break the water, you see Chip's mouth kind of full up with water in his cheeks. Like he cannot breathe it no more. Same thing with Jay. And you guys break the surface once again, and you are outside. Just floating in the water. You don't necessarily see your ship anywhere for a second. Jay, roll a perception check since you have the highest.
Sure.
Hey, so
Hey, that's good. That's a 19.
Where's
plus
the ship?
Whatever the.
Okay.
4, so 23.
It's off in the distance. You can see it. You guys are able to swim there.
I don't see it. I don't see the ship anywhere.
Alongside
I start
Captain
swimming
Tastrius.
towards the ship without telling ship.
what are we gonna?
Okay, I
Jay,
guess
where are you
we'll
going?
we just have to go to the bottom of the sea again and live the rest of our days, Chip.
I can't breathe under there anymore.
We must get swift and strong and kill the big owl.
I don't want to do that. I don't even like it under there.
Hey, the ship's actually over here, though. I screamed from 30 feet over.
Oh, okay.
Wait. I grab both of them, Tastrius and Chip, and dive like a dolphin through the air and sea until I reach the ship.
Okay.
I was gonna say, do you do like the
Yeah, of
Miss
course.
Incredible boat?
So you swim them over, and as you guys get to the base of the ship, the ladder, to start climbing it back onto the deck, off in the distance, you would hear a voice yell out. And as you would look over, it was distant enough to not be made out, but it gets close enough very quickly to where you see this massive ship, broken, battered, and at the very front of it is a figure who is yelling out to Captain Tastrius.
Uh-oh.
And this is right as you guys are walking up the steps. You hear, Captain Tastrius! Our time is eternal, and you cannot change that!
Our time has long been over. And I guess I'll post the art of
Yeah.
person.
Oh.
So, what you guys see, the ship has sort of this same kind of green glow that both Tastrius and this, what you now assume to be the helmsperson, as they are this,
That's
Oh,
cool.
that's sick.
what seems to be like a mix between ASMR and Ghost, as part of their wing is completely like severed and is now that ghost slightly incorporeal or slightly translucent green glow. Same with their arm and a big scar across their face. And they're wearing this red kind of pirate jacket with a very popped up wide collar, and they have short or shoulder length white hair with straight bangs that cover the forehead and at the eyebrows. And they look furious. Their faces scrunched up with their eyebrows, their eyebrows like very like squinting their eyes pretty much with like how much pressure they're putting on their face. Their teeth gritting, and the whole ship is giving off this ghostly glow, as well as the people on the ship who are just who look absolutely deranged, and most of their pieces, their limbs and parts of their body are missing, and they look ghostly as well.
Now, what is this? This person's name is? It was Ilma.
Esme. This is
Esme.
Esme.
Not even
Esme.
close. Esme, yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, good.
This is Esme, yep. I look to my companions. Well, you've shown your ability underwater. Can you show how good you are as deckhands?
They look like
better up
they
here.
are about to ram this ship.
Let's man the stations, Captain.
We don't have any cannons.
Hey, Esme, you look like you dropped something. Let's give it back to you.
And just as they do, they ram the ship. Your ship definitely takes damage, but we can pass that for now. Everyone go ahead and roll initiative. As they crash into the ship here and basically make contact. Chip, you would hear Ollie scream.
15.
Chip, you are first up as this ship crashes into your ship, sending like Ollie and Alphonse, which is two of their crew members. It's like tumbling over. Old Man Earl literally crosses his arm and doesn't budge as he has a boulder stance on the gun deck.
Doing? He's getting more and more intimidating as time goes on.
I want to run over kind of to Ollie. Hey, are you all right?
No, I'm not all right. There's a crazy ghost lady.
Don't worry, we got it covered. Just
Why do you put us in these situations?
What do you mean? I don't know. Tastrius showed up and he was awesome, and then he brought us down to a place.
He is
There's an
awesome.
owl.
Don't tell me about it later. Take care of this. They're gonna kill
I
us.
tell you everything about this guy. He's so fucking cool. Anyway, get Earl down. I'm gonna stab the ghost lady.
I'm always up. You're gonna try and stab the ghost lady?
Black sludge, quick, turn it into juice that makes us stronger.
Go ahead and try and stab the ghost lady
I
if you'd
look
like.
back at Ollie, say, "Don't die!" and I want to run over and jump onto the other ship, and go to
All right.
stab this lady.
Easy enough, as it is pretty much wedged into your ship.
But if
Roll
I
a
can
hit.
make it cool and like swing on a rope, I'll swing on a rope because I like that.
Oh, we like swinging on
I
ropes
love
here.
swinging on ropes so much. I played too much Assassin's Creed 4. You swing off a
Hell
rope
yeah.
every time. That's gonna be 23.
23 hits.
Yeah, it does. All right, and 5d6 plus 3.
Oh, he's
Shit,
giving
I
us-
dropped so many.
He's giving us.
Nice.
3. What's 6 plus 9? 6, 9, 6, 9. Shit. 6, 9.
15.
15?
I got you.
20. 20 damage.
20 damage.
Yeah.
Is that the total damage for your turn, or are you still going?
I stab that bitch again.
All right.
That's a 16.
16 just hits.
Yeah, it does. That's just 1d6. 6. 26 damage.
All right. You slash twice as you jump and you lunge forward and swing your blades into or pierce your blades into Esme. And you notice that as you are trying to pierce through most of what it seems to be a growing and ghostly proportion to like physical body. When you slash through the ghostly parts, it doesn't do as much damage as you would hope it would do.
As I stab it, I'm kind of just...
As it is going through, it is going through slightly, and you can see your blade like stabbing through one of her wings or one of her arms.
Hi, Chip. How are you doing?
Get out of my way.
Okay. Me, I'm doing good too. Thanks for asking.
Next up is Esme.
Oh shit.
Oh.
So you see,
She's got the speed.
as she just doesn't even pay you any mind, doesn't even look you in the eye. She's just staring intently at Captain Tastrius with this very like intense, like, oh my god, it's an unimaginable amount of anger in her face that is just or their face that doesn't fit the normal like expression. It looks twisted in a way.
Does it look like they got something going on, or is it like fair game? What am I seeing right now?
What?
Oh my god.
What?
There's a picture.
Bro,
Are you gonna try and rebound the
What is
ghost?
wrong?
Oh, you're trying to date
I'm
the
just saying,
ghost?
like, what's the deal? What are we looking
dude,
at?
she
What are
doesn't
we-
even have a heart to steal. You
I'm just,
shit.
what are we working with? That's all I want to know.
They
Is it a flame in
Well,
these
we're working
eyes,
to
or is
kill
it like a
them is
death
what's
stare?
gonna
Roll with
happen. So if
advantage
you're
against Chip.
so if you're into that, I guess
they're
we're trying to kill them. So.
their skin is a bit on the paler like gray side. It's cracked, but you can tell that they're using like some sort of magical visage to keep up a more like pleasant and youthful appearance, as if they were not undead or ghostly. So they still have like very attractive, somewhat feminine, like softer features to their face, but it's not very clear like they're attractive. They're an attractive person.
Okay.
But on their turn,
Chip, stop hitting on the ghosts.
their wings flew around.
I didn't
One
do
of them,
anything.
one of them being this hot, fiery red, and the other one being the ghost, and then just slams the ground as they rise up, and still staring at Captain Tastrius. They say, "I cannot let you leave." And at
That's
this
okay. I can stick around.
at this point, anyone who can see Esme needs to make a charisma saving throw.
Oh, I can see her.
Shit.
Anyone,
need to stop
anyone
rolling
still
with-
close to me, so everyone except Chip gets a +4 on this. by the way.
Chip.
Hey.
I can see her and not turn on the charisma. Let's
Anyway,
go on.
I rolled a natural 1.
So plus 4, you said?
+4, yeah, on top of
That would
whatever
be
you
a
got.
23 on my part.
Nice.
Woo! All right.
I
Jack.
got a 12.
All right.
12.
I got a
Also?
natural 20.
You got a what?
12.
Natural 20.
Okay.
Nice.
All of you, as they rise up into the air,
Oh, they're floating.
whatever they're flying. They have fucking wings.
Well, would you look
Oh yeah,
at
they're
that?
flying.
whatever magic they were using to remain looking slightly beautiful with mixes of parts that they can't cover up, like the ghost elements of their body, it immediately starts to slowly fade, and you watch as this black tar and visceral ichor starts to pour from every orifice of their face, and that soft and beautiful appearance devolves into this monstrous, almost deathly look. And you also see that on the red side of the wings, the feathers start to shed and turn to dust as both of the wings, even the ghost one, become more skeletal. And as you are watching their form shift into this very undead, with the ooze pouring from the face, Chip and Gillion, you become frightened of
Oh,
Esme.
Shit, fuck, ass.
Tastrius. Well, you don't become frightened as a condition, but it is heartbreaking to see, not to say the least.
Is she flying away from me?
They are above you right now, but
Are you asking about attack of opportunity?
you can take one. Well, yeah, you would have to take it just as they rise above, if that's what you're trying to do.
Oh yeah, sure, I'll do that. But also, I was just gonna say something. I didn't even think about this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm smart. I know that I can. I'm gonna attack of opportunity. I didn't hit anyway. It's 14.
No, it doesn't hit.
Wait, don't leave. I can change you. I'm swinging my
Oh.
sword up.
Oh, trust
you
me,
change
friend.
me
They're
too when I
already
bleed
changed beyond
myself?
recognition.
They basically fly and position themselves where everyone can see, but can't move closer onto the ship except for Tastrius and Jay. So next up,
Gillion, you're fine.
next
it's
up
okay.
is gonna be Jay. Yeah, you get this. You get both.
It's bad.
After you say that, Chip, you get a glimpse of the face as they look down at you, and then you start to feel the fear. Chip and Gillion, you feel this crippling sense of dread that makes you like very, very sad and hopeless.
Maybe we should just die.
All right, Jay, it's your turn.
Will anyone ever love me?
No. Chip, no.
Hey, Chip, at least you have to ask.
Okay, Captain Tastrius, your final moments shouldn't be spent fighting your crew. Let's get that wheel up there.
Aye.
And I'm gonna make my move onto the ship here and try to get like a decent place. And how many are there on the ship, like crew wise?
I mean,
a lot.
when Tastrius said 24 people, it's a large ship.
Oh,
You're running past
Yeah.
a crew of ghosts, essentially, an undead, a mixture. And I will say, what are you trying to do again? You don't have the wheel, only Tastrius does.
So yeah, Jay's gonna actually run up and try to climb up onto the mast and get on one of the
Mind you-
like, span of the wing, so she can maybe like try to jump up to where the helm is at an opportune time. Either way, I want to get up on the mast anyway and get on one of the sails, on one of like the wooden boards that goes across the sail.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And I'm gonna spend my time from up above, because that sounds fun.
This
and
you
I'm gonna
basically
fire
just
off.
you would be like halfway up the
Yeah.
front sail, because you can't like climb that far and run that far in one turn.
Yeah, absolutely.
But you would like have one arm around like the mast or like the
I don't want
front
to get
the
all the
front
way
sail.
to the top, anyways.
Yeah, you would be like hanging on to it.
For sure. God, might be hard to take an action. You know what? I can do this. Magic stone. I pull out a stone from my pocket. I'm gonna launch it at Esme, who's in the sky at this point, right?
Awesome.
And just
Okay.
hit her with one of those.
Okay.
I need to
Yeah.
stop rolling on fucking natural 20. What the fuck?
Okay.
Nice. You hit her with a rock really
I
good.
hit her with a rock
Let's
really
go.
fucking hard, dude.
All right.
What is this crit damage?
What is your magic rock damage?
6, 11, plus
6
4,
trillion.
15.
It would be it would be 2d6 plus
another
4.
4.
That would be your
Yeah,
damage.
so it's 19 because of Colossus Slayer. Yeah, with a rock.
All right.
Sure. This dice is fucking stupid, dude.
Is it the big dice?
Yes, it's
Let's
the big
go!
dice for big rolls.
That's why I gave it to you, man, for big rolls.
It's for big rolls.
That's why you have it.
So it's
I'm gonna drain all its luck, and it's never gonna get me a good roll again.
all right. Gotcha.
I'm scared.
Maybe I want it back, actually.
That since it's magic bludgeoning damage, you do the full damage, and it seems to affect even the slightly incorporeal form.
Cool.
But their expression, their attention is just not focused. It doesn't do anything to get their
Yeah.
attention, yeah, but it does damage. All right, what else are you doing?
I think that's gonna be it, and I'm basically just gonna be ready to. If there's ever a point where a handoff seems necessary for this wheel, I kind of want to be ready for that. That's kind of the idea.
Oh yeah,
It
I mean,
just
I
might-
would say you're about 20 feet onto the front of the ship and 15 feet up the.
Hi. Yeah.
All right then. So next up is Gillion.
Okay,
You don't want to move towards the ship because you don't want to move towards Esme.
Man, you gotta put him to rest. You gotta put the ship down.
Hold
I
it
reach out.
together.
I'm just like, I'm very shaky. I touch Tastrius. I'm gonna cast protection from evil and good.
Oh.
So
Does it kill him? Like,
yeah, he just about, he turns into
Yes,
smoke.
I will do that, friend. Ah!
Good. Now on dead.
Finally,
freedom. The way I want to flavor it too is that he has these ghostly coral kind of come out of his head as well, and he has
cool.
yeah. So undead.
I know,
on
I
him,
know,
I'll
I
have
know, I know.
disadvantage.
I know
yeah,
what
yeah,
it
cool.
does.
And then as a bonus action, I also cast sanctuary on him. So everyone has to make a wisdom save to attack him. And then I curl up in a ball and cry.
So-
can do it. I believe in you. Oh,
That's cool. Yeah. So you're primed and ready. You can be charmed, frightened, and everything has disadvantage and has to make a wisdom save to hit you.
You have a good heart, Mr. Gillion.
Do I get to repeat the save at the end of my turn or anything?
Just let me double check.
Or do I have to break like line of sight or something?
You can
Or am I
repeat it.
just-
Repeat it at
Oh,
the end of
cool,
your
cool,
turn.
cool. All right. Okay.
That makes sense.
Might feel better. 21.
21 saves. You're no longer scared.
I bring him. Aha! Destiny! I run forward 30 feet onto the ship.
It would be at the end of your turn. You can't move.
Oh,
That's
okay.
the end of
All right,
your
cool.
turn. Yeah, yeah.
Sounds
So you
good,
stay in the
sounds
same
good.
spot.
Your little ball up and cry is what
That's
helps
the end of
you
my turn.
realize.
Yeah. I'm still balled up, and I stop crying, but I'm still in a ball.
Yeah.
That ends my turn.
Alrighty then. Next up, you would hear Esme in this kind of like cracking voice shout out to the crew and say, "Stop them!" And you would see some of your crew start to rush forward and board the ship. While one of them stopping at Jay, Chip, and then rushing towards Gillion.
I am 15 feet up. They have wings. Fuck. you're
Don't
right,
worry,
they have
Tastrius.
wings.
Now you can't
Shit.
die.
Well, not all of them have
Extra.
wings, but the one that's going after you, Jay, would be at disadvantage.
Okay.
All three of you make a charisma saving throw, and all three of you do, or both two of you don't get the Gillion bonus.
I got a 15 plus 2, 17.
All right.
I make it a charisma. I fucking 2. Let's go. 13 total.
Oh my god.
Yeah, huge plus, but not good. Good damn.
Not
roll.
good base.
All three of
Alright.
you, including Chip.
Yeah, you have to do that.
Okay, 17.
You see, like a group of this crew just come out and
Yep.
start rushing onto the ship. What'd you roll?
17.
17.
17.
13.
Okay, so for
I'm
their
feeling good. Ready to go.
basically for their first attempt, both Jay and Chip, you were able to avoid their advances by just kind of dodging it, and Jay, you're too high for them to get to. But Gillion, one of the ghostly crew members, just kind of like lumbers towards you, almost like hunchbacked over, and then it leaps into your body and disappears.
Oh my god, did he just
Don't
get
worry,
possessed?
Tastrius. They can't possess you while you're under.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
So Tastrius, you would watch as one of the ghost creatures successfully possesses Gillion, who right next to you just put all these buffs on you. You can feel it like magically.
Protection from good and evil would have helped right now.
And you would watch shakily as
You're gonna wish you had protection from fish.
Gillion, do you still have Jay's pistol?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Am I gonna shoot him?
No, you would, Tastrius, you would watch Gillion go completely blank for a second as he stops crying and stands back up gallantly. And then at that moment, one of your own crew that you would recognize jumps into his body and his eyes go completely white. Gillion, you still have consciousness. You know what's happening, but you can't control it. And you watch as Gillion pulls the gun that is haphazardly pointing towards his balls and raises it towards...
Not my balls!
And
No, he's
raises
gonna
it
pull the trigger.
and puts the barrel of this flintlock right under his own chin. And Esme yells out to you, "Don't make me have to do this."
You've already hurt one crew. I won't let you hurt another.
Don't worry, Tastrius, I can take it.
You can hurt me.
He can't take it.
Make any advances and these people will die. Next up, Tastrius.
Well, lucky for
Terrible
me,
day.
I have just the thing for this. I was hoping to use my action to dash, but I am going to simply hold out my hand and call down a bolt of lightning that presses against me and spreads out around where the ghost ship connects with your ship, and a large kind of lightning orb covers me as I cast magic circle.
Oh!
And what it does is it's a
is
10-foot
that?
radius, so I assume just enough to try and block the ghost. What it does, choose one or more of the following types of creatures. So I'm going to choose undead and celestials,
Gotcha.
just to be sure. And the creature can't willingly enter the cylinder by non-magical means. And the creature has disadvantage on attack rolls. Targets within the cylinder can't charm, frighten, or possess creatures.
Is this the kind of shit you can do when you know the rules?
Well, this is shit you can do when you pick spells.
Yeah,
just
maybe you should play a
because they're cool.
spellcaster, bro. It's fun.
I'm gonna play spellcaster.
Yeah, they can't charm, frighten, or possess. And I can choose to reverse it as well if I so wish. Like anything that's not inside the circle, but things. So the circle is here. It's 10-foot radius, right on the front of their ship, so that it covers Gillion as well. Does that do anything?
Okay. Well, Gillion is right where you were because he didn't move on his turn like towards the ship because he
Right.
couldn't with Esme. So
Right.
Unless you guys are both like at the very start of the ship at the beginning of the round, you'd basically wherever you are, that's where it would have to be cast because Gillion's right next to you.
Yes.
All right. So what exactly does this do for Gillion?
I think that's up to you, DM. It just
Do I
says
die?
it just says
Can't be possessed?
Can't be possessed by. The
I just don't know if I am, like, if it ejects, you know what I mean?
creature. I wonder. Hold on.
Because if I can't be possessed, if you couldn't be, okay, if everyone was frightened and you casted it, would everyone be not frightened anymore?
right. It doesn't say that.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
It's basically like counterspelling. This specific instance. So I'll say, yeah, you cast it where you and Gillion are, which isn't like right on the entrance of the ship because you guys haven't boarded it yet, or Gillion hasn't been able to board it yet because he wasn't able to move towards it because of Esme's frightening him. But as soon as you put down this sphere of this lightning orb that creates this area, you just watch one of your ghost members get whoop, ejected out of him. Your ghost crew, and they tumble.
Jones Locker.
They tumble across the ground, and this point right now, wherever Gillion is safe from possession and being frightened.
And any undead entering it as well.
Yep. So he can't get in there.
Well,
And
that
with-
sucked.
With the rest of my turn, I'm going to move my 30 feet directly. I wanted, I don't need to disengage, I don't think, but I'm willing to take the hits even so with all of my buffs that I've
Yeah,
got
you
from
have
Gillion.
so many fucking buffs, man. You're
Yeah,
gonna
I'm
be
just going to
fine.
run straight to the helm, my 30 feet, all the way.
All right. So you get about a little
I
over.
know that halfway, right?
Yeah, a little over halfway to the helm there. You will pass some of your crew members. I hate stat blocks because they never say whether or not
alright.
a monster
They
can.
all need to make a wisdom save, and if they pass, they have to attack with disadvantage.
All right. What's your save DC?
15.
That one's a natural 20. That one fails. That one fails. Okay, so one of them will.
One of them gets to attack. They have to do it with disadvantage. Yeah.
All right. So
Sanctuary's so good.
is it 10? Is it 10 hit? Is it 10 hit?
Here I see.
No? 10 doesn't hit? Damn. All right, so you are able to run past with no one being able to
Yeah,
attack
we've
you.
never
I'm
fought
just
on death.
running.
This
I'm
feels so
booking it.
fucking good.
Yeah, that's cool. All right. With that, you make your way halfway through. Then we go top of the round. Chip. You are still frightened.
Chip is still frightened.
At the
Would
end of the turn.
going towards Jay be going towards
Yes, you can't move.
the hot lady?
You can't move
Okay.
further down the ship.
Okay.
They are very intent on making sure that people can't get past them, even though Tastrius has succeeded.
Is there anyone
You
else
can't.
I can stab away from the hot lady?
There's other ghost crews.
Yeah, one of the gross
You'd
crew
be doing
members.
it with disadvantage, though.
One of the ghost
You're
crew
frightened.
members has tried to possess you and then didn't work, so you can attack them. Yes, they're within melee range, but it's
Okay.
a disadvantage.
Yeah, I'll give it a shot. We'll give her a shot. Let's roll 2d20s.
Give her a little roller-rooney.
8.
8 actually doesn't hit the crew member.
I take
How strong are these guys?
I take my sword and I just kind of poke him as he tries to get in me. I'm like, he tries to possess me. I try to poke him. I look at him. I just
It just
go,
goes right through
well,
his
what
body.
do we do now?
Like you pierce the clothing, but it goes through right through the ghost body.
Well,
Yeah,
what
it
do we
just
do
doesn't.
now? I don't know what we do about this.
That's where you get back.
Eh?
Nice.
Bah.
All right.
We bah back and forth for a little while.
Do you attack again, or what do you do?
I stab again. Bah. Really nonchalantly though.
I cast power word back.
Wait, actually, you
natural
can.
1.
This is your. This would be your bonus action to attack, right?
Yeah. My bonus
Alright, cool.
action natural 1.
It doesn't hit, isn't it?
Bah.
Does that beat their? That doesn't beat their AC.
Bah.
No.
Bah.
Well,
Come
that's
on, do it
sad.
back.
Bah. All right. Next up.
You're all right.
Oh, do you want to
Bah.
try?
Awesome, dude. Good
Do you
for you.
do you want to stay where you are? Or do you want to move back or anything?
No, I'm good.
All
right
right.
here. I'm just hanging out with this guy. Me and this guy are getting along pretty well.
You hear?
What's your
you
name?
hear?
Bang.
I'm gonna
You
call
hear-
you Bear.
You hear old man Earl shout from your side of the ship, still in his like arms crossed. Don't be such a pussy, Chip.
I'm not being a pussy. I made a friend, Earl. Something you wouldn't know about. Me.
I had many
Old
friends
guy.
growing up. You know how old I am. All right.
Too old.
Next up is going to be Esme.
Can we eat
Who-
a prune? Wait, can I resist the frightened, or do I have to break line of sight?
You
At
can
the end of your
resist it
turn,
at
yeah.
Oh, at the end of your
my
turn,
turn.
you can make the other save. Yes, to do charisma
Yeah,
save.
All right. Am I at disadvantage still or on this?
Not for this.
No,
Not for
no.
the save. No.
Ooh, 22.
Yeah, all right. You're no longer you're no longer frightened, and it's thanks to old man Earl.
Old man Earl did it.
You so on Esme's turn, as they notice you get past them and run about halfway, they fly right in front of you. All they do is try to basically put their hand to both hands on your shoulder to try and like essentially like grapple you and keep you from moving.
Okay. So that's gonna be their athletics against my acrobatics or athletics. Right?
Yeah.
Grapple.
What's that laugh about?
I don't know. I think you could still win.
I could. I'm gonna go with athletics because that's better. 11.
So I can't show you because I can't move my camera, but I rolled natural 20. They have a negative
So
2,
many out 20s this episode.
but it's
And
still
not
high
one
enough.
Of them from me.
So
Yeah, yeah.
Can you please pass me a little bit of that? Just
Here
a
you go. Here's your
smidge.
dice back.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, so
Pretty good for
you
those.
become grappled, and they look into you, even though their eyes are like filled almost with like this black liquid that's pouring out. It looks like they're basically crying ink, and they look at you and they just say, "I won't let you go." But you're grappled.
So first of all, I'm just gonna ask. Obviously, is there any loose ropes between this sail and the next sail that I could potentially swing on?
There are ropes, but it is an ability check, that you could fail.
I know that. Yeah. I'm gonna swing on one of the ropes.
Yeah.
I want to try to
We love
swing
a good rope
by.
swing.
I'm gonna try to swing by Captain Tastrius and grab the wheel as I go by,
That's cool.
if that's possible.
Just like I probably like have it. Like,
So
on my
you would,
shoulders.
yeah, you would essentially be like, you'd be cutting ropes to do
This
this
is-
in order to swing that low.
Yeah. Well, it was either that or I was gonna make my own rope. So I mean,
Go ahead and make a. I would just say acrobatics is good.
absolutely,
Little gymnast
She gets an
swing.
opportunity attack on you, though.
she will. That's a 17, 14 plus 3.
Can she take opportunity attacks while grappling?
Grappling
let's
only
see.
takes one hand, so technically, yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
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 Okay.
See, we joke out. We know some rules.
Yeah, there you go.
We know some rules
rules
around
here.
here. You know, just
Alrighty then.
been doing this for 3.5 years.
Your acrobatics was what? 18?
17.
All right. 17
Yes.
is pretty much enough to swing without horribly bailing. But on your
Yeah.
way past, I will say I'll say sleight of hand from you. I just want to make sure that Tastrius wouldn't have to roll anything.
No, my one
okay.
bad roll.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
what'd you roll?
You get
7
on the big die. How?
on the
It's for
big die.
Ah!
So
It's for big rolls, it's just not big enough.
Esme reaches their hand out to try and stop you as well. They roll a 16 to hit.
Man, yeah, that hits.
Okay. So you take 15 points of
Don't hurt me.
necrotic damage. As they yell up and say, "Don't you dare!" And you completely just miss the wheel. You swing forward.
Dang.
But you're gonna come on your way
kinda
back.
go onto the other sail.
Okay. I'll say you're able to go with your acrobatics check.
So that's my. Is that my action? Swinging on that rope.
That
and
is
trying to
action
grab?
and trying to grab. The whole thing is basically your action. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. And then yeah, that's my turn. I'll just be on that sail now.
All right.
Actually, wait. Bonus action. Nope. Okay, we're good.
Gillion.
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 Hey, Esme, batter up! I am going to run to where Tastrius and her are. I think I can make it with 30 feet, right?
I ran 30 feet.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, cool. Is there anything along the way that I can pick up and use as a weapon? Because I still do not have one.
I'm sure there's a lot of raw on the ship. Just by
there's
crossing
Give me something. Give me
spray
something.
Spiked bat.
Come
Spiked
on,
bat.
anything.
Gillion with a
Just
spiked
like
bat.
a
Gillion with a
swordfish,
spiked
a
bat.
salmon.
board. Just a spiked baseball bat.
Gillion with a spiked bat. Please,
I
let me
mean-
see it. I need that. I need that in my life.
A cannonball.
The only things I can think of is like a barrel, a bottle. Probably no weapons on the ground.
Excellent. I pick up a bottle and I'm going to smash it over her head. I'm actually going to also use prophetic scuff on this.
Oh no.
And I'm going to bonus action with a freezing smite because this has a knockback to it to try and blast Tastrius out of this grapple. But the protection from evil and good does drop when I do this because it's concentration. The way prophetic screw up works here on this funny homebrew show is I'm gonna roll a d20, and if I get a 1 through 10, it acts as a natural 1, and he gets to make a funny hard move on me on a table. And if it's a 11 through 20, it's treated as a natural 20. So,
Roll it.
so far, haven't
Only
had
been-
a great luck
only been
streak
natural
with this.
ones so
Only
far.
been
Roll
natural
it.
ones.
Roll it.
Yeah.
That's an 8, guys.
Yes!
So fuck me.
Prophetic
Prematurely
baby.
cheer like that,
Stream.
you got my hopes up.
No, I like
think
the
that's
guys
better.
to him.
I really thought that was the one. Anyway, I take my stupid fucking bottle and I guess I trip and fall on it.
No, I gotta
Roll on the table,
bring I
DM.
gotta bring up the table. All right. This is a
I'm
melee?
so
melee.
ready to
Out the
smite my
table
first
of
undead.
One day, Charlie.
One day.
Is this melee or spell?
Melee.
Okay.
Actually, it is.
Is it? I thought it would be
technically did
spell
cast the
because you're
bonus
doing
actions.
smite.
Yeah, you know what? Okay.
Let's roll on
on
spell.
the spell
That's more
table.
fun.
As I sort of, the glass freezes over and you see Tastrius as Gillion's sort of eyes light up and trail with this lightning, and the coral on his head glows before he beefs it big time.
So as what Charlie described, Gillion as he frosts his bottle over, gently cools it, ices it for a nice drink, but instead tries to smite and smash it over Esme's head, who is grappling you. You watch as the smite spell backfires violently exploding and pushing Gillion 30 feet back in a random direction. I'm gonna roll a d4 from northeast, south, and west
I
here.
overcharged the bottle and it just blows up, and I just
Before I roll,
knocked into the water.
before I roll, I'll say the helm is north, behind you is south, east and west is off the boat. Ready? So
awesome. Yeah, go for it, man.
So you get sent 30 feet off the side of the boat. West, yeah. as it just violently explodes in a million glass pieces and a bit of ice and lightning damage combined, it just sends Gillion fucking rocketing
I still
outside.
have a second attack. Can I pull out that goblet from earlier and try and throw it at her while I'm flying away?
Yeah, it would
It
be
won't hit. I have terror. I've never done a ranged attack in this game.
I think-
I have -2 dex.
Yeah, it would just be, yeah, go ahead, roll it.
Alright, sick. Check this out.
Still be like a D4.
16 to hit.
16
18
hits, dude.
-2.
16 hits.
18
16 hits.
He did it.
Do I get 1d4 of damage?
Yeah, improvised weapon.
Yeah.
Great. She takes 2 damage from a
Yeah.
chalice. I cannot smite her. It is a ranged attack, but it's really funny.
Bye. All right.
Anyway, I'm gone now.
Tastrius, you watch as this like snarling expression, as soon as like thunk hit with this like chalice, their face just kind of like goes completely blank, like just like a
I've reset them.
like just an unexpected fucking ridiculous expression, and then they snap back into it and they have that like snarling animalistic face. It's hilarious. Anyways, next up is going to be the ghost crew. One trying to re-attack ship. That's going to be an 18 plus 5, so 23 to hit. Yep.
I just don't know, man. I don't know if I can go talk to her.
Oh my god. The other one is not for one. It doesn't hit. Jay.
Okay.
Gillion is off in the water. There's no reason. So ship.
Maybe a ghost fucking dives over.
I mean, I'm pretty sure her and Tastrius have a thing anyway, and I really just don't know.
Ship, you take 12 damage, necrotic damage.
What do you? Ow!
As this ghost just
No!
as soon as you strike,
Bad
you
bang.
remember being attacked by anyway, so as this like ghostly blade swipes into you, it feels like it is decaying your skin as it just slices through. It doesn't actually do like physical slashing damage. It does more of this kind of like eating away at your like body and physical form damage.
Nothing scares me more than dealing with necrotic
damage
ever.
is so scary, man.
Yeah, I know it is.
The only damage type that really changes shit.
Yeah.
I'm not looking at your HP
Don't.
points.
Yeah, I know you
don't,
aren't. I know
don't.
you
Take them
aren't.
as they come, boys.
Yeah, that'll end the ghost cruise round, and then Tastrius, you're up next. You're still grappling.
Okay, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try and do a telekinetic shove with my bonus action.
All right, go for it.
And so, yeah, Esme needs to make a strength saving throw, DC 15.
All right.
Oh, that's cool.
Definitely failed.
All right, as
13
I just
minus
like,
2.
you see a green etheric kind of form as well, mixed in with a bunch of lightning, just burst to push them, and I'm gonna book it to the helm. Just book
Nice.
All right. So they're sent back, and they kind of like slam into like that wall that is basically holding up, supporting the helm deck. And you run past, and you run right up the steps, and you get to the helm. That was your bonus action?
it. That was my bonus action. Yes.
Ooh.
Okay, I will say, on your
That's
next
still got
turn,
action.
with the distance, you'll be able to make it towards the helm, and use your action to, unless you have something that can propel you forward 10 or 15 feet.
I'll get there.
You'll get there.
However, so I'm within 10 feet of it, yeah?
Yes.
So I'm going to cast Magic Circle again
All right.
on
Nice.
the area, the 10-foot area between me and the helm. And once again, choose Undead, me being the exception, because I can do that. So, no Undead or Celestial can enter this circle.
Got it. Awesome.
Now. And that is all my 3rd level spell slots, pretty sure. Yep, that's my last one. Hold them off, lads and lasses!
All right,
I'm almost there!
one more. Home stretch. Next up,
Don't worry, Tastrius, I'll cover you.
Chip at the top of the round.
You know what? I will go talk to her. Thanks, man. and I just kind of walk past him. This would probably give him an attack of opportunity. And I wanna run up to the flying lady and try and stab her.
All right. They are kind of like just got impacted into the wooden wall of this ship, and you run up and just double tap and immediately try to slash. Go ahead and roll your attacks.
Hey, you come here often? I stab. Well, that's an 8. And then that's it. 11.
Not great.
So
Not great.
neither hit, unfortunately.
Yeah.
As they just kind of like pass right through, and both like arms of Esme. They just kind of look up at you, Chip, and give you this like snarl, and then like spit off to the side, this like black liquid out of their mouth, and then start to stand up in front of you.
Ew.
Nice.
All right.
Good quote from Chip.
Okay.
And as you were standing in front of them, Tastrius, you would hear the sounds of thunder start to collect within the sky as these dark gray clouds start to form above the ship and the Albatross, which is Gillion's ship and Jay's ship. This very large black cloud, and you start to see like lightning sort of like arc within the cloud, and for flavors, just as they don't actually try to grapple you, but they kind of grab your throat, Chip, and they yell out to Tastrius, and they say, I don't want to have to hurt anyone here, but if you end our time together, I will end theirs. And they hold their hand up,
Have you tried, like, picking up a hobby?
and they're basically holding this, which you have seen before. This is one of their many weather-esque abilities, as it is their specialty. This basically lightning, call lightning spell above. Do you say anything back, or?
He will simply shout back, just like say in a, just like a somber tone, I am sorry, Esme, but it all must end eventually.
Hey, what's going on up there?
I don't know. It seems emotional.
You're literally being hoisted into the air above her.
Literally about to be fucking fried.
They just kind of whisper, and only Chip, you would hear slightly Tastrius, so they're just like right below you here, holding up Chip. And Chip, you would hear very loud and clear as they look deep into your eyes, and their eyes at this point have completely clouded over with that black sludge that you recognize pouring out of many people that you've met over the course of your adventures. And they whisper, our time should never end.
Oh. It's one of the goopy things.
You're just now realizing?
Yeah, I just picked up on it.
Why you're about to get? Why are you
guys-
casually talking
you guys-
to us right now?
Grizz is trying to do stuff.
This crew is forever. We are forever.
How does Chip look right now? By the way, if I was like eyeing him up, how you know, okay on the health wise? You know, not looking dying.
It doesn't. It basically looks like a like similar to holding an action, where this is like a threatening spell that is prepared above this large cloud of lightning above. And Chip is
You interrupt a hold action. This is a real question. I'm gonna try it. I don't know how this is gonna work. You can decide. I'm gonna swing back and try to tackle her on my way down, and like shove her.
okay.
So I think that would just be
Don't mess up.
athletics, I guess. Athletics contest. Strength contest.
Shoving is like grappling, kind of. Hang on.
Yeah, it's very similar.
Yeah,
really-
just
I've
pushing
never
away
used the
rather
shove
than
action.
keeping them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's
maybe
pushing
I
them
pushed
away
up.
rather than keeping them still.
Yeah.
But it functions the same way, I'm pretty sure.
You make an athletics check contested by their athletics or acrobatics.
Okay. And yeah, I'm gonna go for
If
a.
you win, you knock them prone or push them 5 feet away.
So you're
Okay.
going to attack Esme, even though they are
Yeah.
holding this lightning spell above?
The kind of idea is I want to try to knock her prone and see if I can interrupt it or some beat like that. I don't know if it's gonna work. I don't know if it's gonna work, but it sounds fun.
Okay.
And you know what? What's D&D for if not fun, right, guys?
That's the spirit, Con.
Yeah.
Bisley, get that
Yeah.
second sheet prepped, man, for your next character.
Is it versus their acrobatics? Is that what you said?
It's acrobatics,
or athletics, whatever.
So you have
their
to beat
choice.
you have to beat an 18.
Fuck. Okay, well,
Don't
I
you
just
have, like,
I
negative
ram into her
ones?
like a steel fucking wall.
Oh no! Oh no! What'd you roll?
I rolled a 16. I was so close.
Oh,
shit,
that's so
was.
close. Very close.
As you begin to approach with the clear intent to harm, this cackling energy from the sky strikes down on the
Hey, yo, I'm
point.
getting zapped.
So Chip
Take a
and
deep breath.
Jay, no, you're not.
No.
But I was just saying that they did that as like a
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, this is
visual thing. Both of you make
Visual.
dexterity saving throws.
Okay.
Okay.
This is.
Hey,
fun.
you're actually good
Famous
with
last
this. This is
words.
fine for
I
Chip.
know. 8.
That's a what?
8.
I had the same reaction. I don't think I've ever seen him fail a dex save.
No. I rolled a 2.
Don't forget you have evasion. Don't forget you have evasion. You can half the damage. Anyway, 18.
Jay, you take
Yeah, I was
half
18.
damage.
Yeah.
Which
What's
is-
that look like?
Rounded. Is it rounded down or rounded up? Everything is rounded down, right?
Down.
So-
Round it down always.
It would. Yeah. That's what I thought. You would take 12 damage. Chip, you would take
Oh,
25.
I'd still
damage.
take half.
All right.
Yeah,
So both of
he's
you
still
take
half.
12 lightning damage. And
Could be worse. You know,
Nothing,
whatever.
nothing.
And that cloud stays above
Oh.
the sky.
Mm.
Ow!
I know that spell.
So
I don't like
it strikes the ship that belongs to Captain Tastrius. The wood splinters, but it just gets replaced with this like spectral green wood in its place.
That's cool. That's nice. Anyway,
yeah.
hi, lady. I'm here now.
All right, next up, unless you have something else you want to do, Jay, is gonna be Gillion.
I've got nothing.
I climb up the ship, I guess. Can I? Can I
you?
do that? Can I climb up?
Yeah. What do you mean?
Oh,
Actually,
cool.
like a step ladder or something. or like a
Yeah.
ladder, rope
Can
ladder?
I? Just for flavor, can I use shape water to make myself a little staircase and just?
Okay.
Nice.
Aquaman.
Gillion's back. I am going to run over to Esme. What objects are in the way that are weapons?
Again, like a barrel, a bottle, a hook,
Okay, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna drop
a fishing pole.
Yes!
All right, dude.
We are being incredible.
Gillion
I'm having,
fucking
I'm having a
Tidestrider,
lot of
baby.
trouble figuring out what class you are.
Well, I'm supposed to be a paladin.
Yeah, I thought so.
But I
'cause,
lost
like,
my
you have
fucking
lay on
sword.
hands.
I have a level in sorcerer, yeah. So that's and I haven't hit any spells, so it's kind of hard to tell. Anyway,
He's just
I
kind
run
of been
her.
missing
Can I
everything.
smite her with my fucking fish toes?
I think you have to attack with the melee weapon to smite, don't you?
It does have to be. Okay, Can I pick up a barrel and then jump up and then drop kick a barrel into her?
That's
Barrel blast.
You, okay, I'll say you can describe the attack as that, but it would basically just be a melee attack with a barrel.
Okay, sick. Otherwise, I'll take a plank of wood and fucking kick flip into their face.
I think a plank of wood makes the most sense here.
Yeah, sick. All right, in that case, I rip off a plank of wood and kick flip into their face.
All right, I'll treat it as like a makeshift
I rolled a
quarterstaff.
fucking 2.
What?
Why? Stop.
Nice.
So that's a 7 to hit, I believe. It doesn't. I make my second attack. Everyone blow on it. Everyone just blow on it, please, for me. I'm really struggling.
Hey, listen. You got to do a heel flip this time.
You're right.
That's where you went wrong.
Going for the what's another skate move?
Pop shove it.
Pop
I don't know.
shove it. Let's go.
I only played so much Tony Hawk.
19 to hit plus 5.
Hey!
Yeah, that hits.
Finally.
That hits.
I smite. Finally.
Yeah, go for it.
What's my damage on this?
I think that's 1d8. What?
D8.
What?
This is a huge day for Gillion.
Let me see,
Okay,
let me see, hold on, hold on.
smiter.
Big day for Gillion.
No, 1d6, 1d6.
A d6? Okay, it's gonna do 1d6, and I'm smiting an undead for the first time in my life, which is really exciting because it does an
Yeah.
extra
Oh.
d8.
Wow.
So this is going to do, I believe, please blow on these ones too, guys. Gillion's big day. Gillion's big day.
Gillion's big day. Huge day for Gillion.
Okay, pretty big day.
You're finally a counter to something.
I know, it's about fucking time. Then it's gonna do
paladining.
25 damage.
Total?
Yeah, and most of it, except 2, is radiant.
As you run up and you bash this this wooden plank over the head of Esme, who is still keeping this cloud forming above, you whack them, and the first time it goes
I
right
say,
"Through their
"Ollie!"
body,"
Yeah.
as most of their form is starting to take this kind of non-human physicality. But you come back up with a swing and a smite as your hair lights up, and it basically just electrifies or freezes over, whichever one that you described, and you come up and you
Kazam.
smack the face, and you see like a ton of black liquid come out of the mouth and the eyes and just kind of like splatter across the walls. But as you do this, they spin around, their head kind of rotates a little too far back, but not too much, and the cloud above just dissipates completely. As it is complete, as they lose concentration, they fall to one knee on the ground there, and
Hey, Tastrius! Put their heart back and we'll keep beating them up until you do.
I'm on it.
And after Gillion, well, 2 of the crew members come up, and one of them rolled a natural 20 of the ghost crew to try and attack Jay.
Okay.
Oh,
The other one doesn't
Oh.
hit Chip.
hit me instead.
I rolled. I don't even want to. I'm gonna roll at
No, what is it? No, what is it? Tell me what it is.
I don't want to, dude.
Tell me
I rolled
what it
like
is.
3 natural 20s.
No,
What?
let me have it. Let me have it. Let me have
You
it
get
with my
3
fucking
natural
with my
20s?
Well, I rolled a
AC.
natural 20 for you, Jay, and then I rolled a 5 for Chip, and then I rolled another
Okay.
natural 20 for Gillian.
No, you're
I'm serious.
Gonna hit me with that because one fucking day someone's not gonna hit my big ass AC, and I'm gonna feel like it was all worth it.
I don't-
So just clock
I don't want
me.
to, dude, because I feel so. I don't want to.
Do it! Do it, DM! DM, just fucking kill me, man. Just do it. Just put the nail in the coffin.
I got buzzing on my calculator, sorry. I'm not good at math.
Oh, God, the calculator.
That's good, that's good.
Well, that's a sure sign. That's a sure sign.
That's a good sign. How do we feel about 2/3 of a TPK?
Okay, so you take, Gillian, you take 31 points, or sorry, 34 points of necrotic damage.
Yeah.
What the fuck? I'm good.
Hey, so Jay's like actually dead if she gets the same.
Don't.
I'm going to have emotional whiplash. After last episode, this is how Jay.
Jay takes 18 points of necrotic damage.
Okay, that works for me.
19 points of necrotic damage. Sorry.
Okay, you're scaring me a little bit now, but still slightly okay.
All right. Wait. No.
Shut the fuck up.
Said it.
You shut the fuck up
Okay,
right
okay,
now.
I think we're good. I think.
Please
Okay,
put the thing in the goddamn helm.
I'm going to run up to the helm
Ow.
and just like whisper, "Thank you, Esme," and just slam it on there.
All right. It basically, as soon as you replace the helm, there's no check involved really, because you just insert this like kind of like a. You basically are piercing the heart in order to replace the helm at where it is, or where it's meant to be. And as you do so, the crew, one by one, that is around the ship and attacking both Chip, Jay, and Gillian, like little blips of air, just all just sort of start disappearing, and the ship itself begins to slowly shimmer and fade away as it begins to like sort of rise. The backside of it rise where you are as it is appearing to sink, but as you are on top, you have to sort of readjust your stance and stand on the railing as it starts to lean too much of an incline, and you can see below you Chip J and Gillion, as well as Esme, who is their form is completely that green ethereal energy. There's none of that black like liquid substance. The wings aren't skeletal. They look like themselves, like they did before you all were essentially cursed, and except they are completely ghost. And they look at their hands and they try and they just like wave it through, and it passes right through Gillion or Chip, who was ever next to them, and they look up to you, and their expression is a little like a gate, not a gate, but just it's a mixture of a longing expression and a confused expression. There's a little like white ethereal tear that falls onto their cheek, and they look up at you, Tastrius, and they smile, and their eyes close as they start to smile wider, and as the form, half of it starts to dissipate into these like green shimmering sparkles, you hear them whisper to themselves, "Till death do we part." And then in that moment, they are one with the wind, and the entire ship begins to slowly sink into the ocean. Although, as the parts of the ship that go underwater just disappear, there is no physical forms.
Mm-hmm.
And before you guys know it, you're all swimming in the waters together.
As the ship does disappear, I just give one last salute to the crew and close my eyes and sink into the ocean.
There he. Should we stop him?
No, I think this is what he wants.
I mean, yeah, but eventually he's gonna
Gillion.
come back up.
This is his moment.
He's going really slowly.
Let him have it.
Okay, I salute back and hold eye contact.
He's a hero. He really is going slow.
That is so slow.
Let him keep going.
I've
Beautiful.
never seen a guy
I
sink
like
so slowly.
definitely my hand sort of starts to get sore, and I like switch to a wave for a bit, and then I switch other arms for the salute.
Damn.
Joining this game was a mistake.
Unless there's
He was a
anything else
legend.
that you want to say, Joe Cat.
Yeah, just as I sink, just ever so slowly, I guess.
Sorry.
I'm going to use thaumaturgy.
Oh, cool!
Shout out, pirates! Thank you, and enjoy that treasure.
Oh, the treasure.
I know I will enjoy mine.
We'll get that heart back one day.
I
I promise on mine,
back.
Tastrius. And there he still goes.
Leave the scene now.
After a few more moments of silence after this this claim back and forth between you guys, eventually Captain Tastrius descends into the depths of the sea, not to be seen, and you will all watch him floating on the surface of the water. And that's it. He is out of sight and gone, and you guys return to the deck of your ship, crawling onto it. It has taken quite a bit of damage, not enough to where it's going to sink, but there is water in your sleeping area, especially the chamber underneath the main deck. A lot of the front of the ship has been splintered, and there's like a big old hole where the ghost ship pretty much just pierced through.
The wetter, the better.
I disagree. I could never enter water again and be happy.
I mean, it was nice to be down there, but it wasn't.
Hey, so
I can't
Gillion,
help but
were you
feel
typ-
upset that we didn't manage to save him in a way.
I mean,
They gave him what he wanted.
I think he was mostly worried about his crew. Yeah.
I know.
Maybe one day.
We will, one day. I'm putting 10 gold on it.
Yeah, don't put 10
Okay.
gold on it too.
Putting 10 gold on it.
Well, we'll have a lot more than 10 gold to put on it if we follow this map.
Speaking of the treasure, do you want them to go to it now?
Yeah, why not?
All right.
Yeah! Yeah.
Go ahead.
Awesome.
I want you guys to see what's in the chest.
All right,
Oh, God.
No, why does that make it sound like
right on, dude.
it's something different?
That makes it sound like it's a fucking landmine. I
Makes it
can't.
sound like
Hi,
a
I'd like to
fuck you
use-
for
I'd like
making
to
you
use-
fall slow.
I use all 5 of my spell slots to cast Cure Wounds on myself. 39. That's enough to be okay, I guess. I had 1 HP.
The location of this chest must be somewhere nearby.
Surely.
I would have to say that Captain Tastrius probably dropped it off once leaving Allport and entering the Southern Ocean here, somewhere nearby on like a remote cavernous island. Unless you have an idea of where the treasure would be specifically.
Yeah, no, it would be a remote island, just a typical treasure chest, just like something nondescript and very just like
Single palm tree.
you would. Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
this island is like the kid that you would see at school that nobody ever thinks about because
Completely
their
unremarkable.
background. This island is it's typecast as a background character.
It's one of those islands.
me.
It's one of those islands that you all have passed like millions of them, just like traversing the seas. Every now and then there's just that one small little island that's circled with like a few trees, just sand, mostly sand and grass. But this, when you come onto it, and when you get onto the land, you're just on a sliver of land. It's like a pancake on the ocean, and you follow to where the chest is supposed to be, and you're able to surface it, and it is this large black and gold chest.
So I guess
Always
this
a
is what-
good color combination. Always.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Oh,
massive. It's a
boy.
massive chest.
Mhm.
I guess this is what Tastrius's final wish was for us.
Yeah. That's what
Maybe
he
we
left
could-
behind.
Maybe we should get one more shanty in, just for him.
God. Yeah, sure.
How did it go again?
It was wait.
Some of the ship
Shit.
sails.
Oh, fuck.
Ship sails. It was your idea. You started.
We are on the cruise.
Treasure. Oh man.
Okay. Maybe no shanties. Who wants to open it?
I don't know. I feel like as soon as we do, he'll kind of be gone. You know.
I think you'll always be there in like a very literal sense.
Oh,
very
literally at the
tragic,
bottom of the
actually.
sea. Yeah. Well, hopefully, whatever this is can help us get him back eventually. I'll use the key and click it open.
All right, yeah, you swing
Right,
open
I
this
feel like
large,
that's
half a coffin-sized chest, and it opens up, and it takes 2 people to even carry it around. And inside of it, there is a mound of gold and platinum pieces, as well as different jeweled rings. Some of the items in here have an arcane aura about them, though you wouldn't be sure without identifying.
Yeah.
There's also
Can't do that. I used all my spell slots.
damn, that sucks. There's a pair of gloves, as well as some. So just kind of like a sack, and there's just some random stick thrown in there, as well as
Nice.
at the very top of all the coins on the surface is a golden or just a very nicely ordained locket that is just kind of half creaked open, but it's at the very top. Seems to be the last thing put in this chest.
Of course, I open the locket all the way. I just sort of move it back with a finger and make some space so everyone else can lean over the chest and see as well.
And inside the locket, you can see a small little portrait of a very young-looking Tastrius and Esme.
Aww. Aww.
Let's give this
Aw,
back
that's
to him.
cute.
Set him free.
You can see that they're dressed in some very ornate clothing, together, happily.
And I think that's where we're going to end the session.
Oh, okay. All right. Dude, I saw... that was so fucking good also.
That was good.
Jesus. Give yourself a pat on the back,
Like
everyone.
that.
Okay, you were so good, bro.
Thank you. You guys are good. I love this. This was very fun.
We're very, yeah. Hopefully our shenanigans weren't too much.
So
No, I
making
love
you
it.
sing
I love
slow.
it.
I'm sorry.
Bouncing off.
That's like the one time I was like, I feel bad for this.
So bad.
I wanted to be a little dramatic, but well, I guess this is it. No, that's fine. You know, no. That's good. I like that. That's good.
You were so
Keeps
good
it
to have
keeps it distant
fun,
light.
man. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you
on,
for
seriously.
inviting me. I've been looking forward to this. Like, I
Oh,
still remember you reached out to me like months ago, and
it
then
was
like
a year ago almost, man.
That
I
was
think
so-
actually.
oh my god, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. It was towards like the winter time, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was quite a while ago.
Man,
And it's like, hey, this happened, so we have to push it back. It's like, oh, okay. How you doing now? Oh, I got work. Oh, okay.
Hey, we actually changed DMs and everything. Everything's different. You want to come on?
It's like, oh yeah, sure. When is happening? Later. All right.
Okay.
What about now? Yeah.
But
God.
I'm glad
so
we
glad
actually
you
got
But
to
I-
do it, though.
yeah, but I'm glad to be on. Yeah, this is
No,
loads of
this
fun. I
was-
mean, it's always fun to just play D&D, you know.
No, absolutely, absolutely. It was,
And
it was
Joe
great
Cat-
having you.
For those that may not know, where can people find you? Let's just roll out the red carpet.
Well then, Mr. Slimesicle, they can find me on youtube.com/JoeCat, twitch.tv/JoeCat, twitter.com/JoeCat_105, because JoeCat's taken.
Nice. Chalk that
You
down.
can even go to joecat.net, as I have my own website full of
What?
things and
I
stuff.
want my own website. Holy shit, this guy's a professional. Head on over to joecat.net.
Coming later,
There's nothing really
2023,
there
when he
except
starts
my
his SoundCloud
art.
career,
Right
you're gonna
now.
catch Jay Kitty in a building.
Yeah.
And if I could shill one thing, if you like D&D
Yes,
and you like
yes.
hearing me play D&D, I am currently running a live campaign called Belcanus Necro Hunt, which is
Fantastic,
live every
that's what it
Wednesday at 6 p.m. And if you're not able to catch it, that's okay. The VODs are edited down and re-uploaded to the good old YouTube. So if you subscribe
Quality
there-
assured, edited by the same person that edits the Patreon campaign.
Oh
Tis-
shit!
tis-
Same editor.
fucking legend.
Teasin', yeah.
I
We
love that
love
guy.
Tizen. But you won't miss those because you'll go over there and you'll watch them all.
You will.
Yeah,
Now-
that's right. I'm poaching your editors.
No, they're fantastic.
I think we may
Yeah.
have watched yours.
One of yeah, there's now a thing from that campaign in this one, which is fun. There's also yeah. And every time I watch Necrohunt, one of the characters has such a great accent, and I just forget their name. Anyways, I love them. They're great. I enjoy watching it.
Is it the French one?
No, is it French? No.
Is it Renee?
It is Renee.
My
Yeah,
name
it's
is
Renee.
René
Yeah,
Bateau.
Yeah, it's Renee.
What the fuck are you doing? I'm a bard.
Yeah, I enjoy it.
Such things
I
that
enjoy
she
it.
says.
I like it a lot.
You should curse Gillion to be French next episode.
Oh, yeah.
I'll try and emulate.
All right. That's all. I guess that's
thank
all we
you
got.
guys so
So
much for listening. That was so fucking awesome. Joe Cat, thank
Yeah.
you again for coming on.
thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Bye.
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 Swag you later.
Well, look who finally decided to show up. All this time waiting for you to get to the end of the Just Roll With It episode, and you decide to show up now. No, it's fun, whatever. I guess we'll get on with shouting out the awesome patrons over at patreon.com/justrollwithit. Not important to you, though, right? Yeah, you're working on your own time. Whatever. All right, so let's give a shout out to Juzombo, Piss Drinker, C3 Vip, Boss Goat, Rykor Teasin, Artemis Loves You, Derpy Tricks, Everett Stoker, Krobins, Zero Codex, Netven, Deathclaw, Scarab 5, Sandy 007, Ben Manny, William Smith, Sebastian Saunders, Princess Vegeta, Soul of Apep, Clarence, Cheshire, Misfit Wolverine 15, Blue Blend Blop, Elise the Washed Up Bard, Bowling Ball _Iron, Zerberus, Mr. Griffin, Alyssa, Dream Strider, Chalky Driss, Lord Ticklefish, Spiniax, Humming Jay, Buttery Toast, Consume Cheddar, Raytheon, Creepy Reaper, King of Ranch, Serene is actually a skeleton, Material Seaweed, Gillion's Biggest Fan, Rashiznivi, Cornier Comment, Jumpiest Venus 34, Your Gal Pal Valerie V, Edgymoss, Riker Kirotu, Nonslottle, Salutation, JRWI Enjoyer, and Jay Newell. Now, you know what? If you want your name shouted out like these awesome guys, how about you head over to patreon.com/justrollwithit and give us your money. Thank you so much for making it to the end of the episode. Have a good rest of your day. Or night. Could be night. I don't know when you're listening to this.